Greetings, my honorable judges. My name is Valentino Joshi. I am grade 9 from Francis School. Today, I'll be telling you all the great story of Aji Saka. Once upon a time, there lived a king named Aji Saka. He had two loyal servants. They were Dora and Sambada. One day, three of them went on a journey to the Java island. It was a very long and a tiring journey. And so, they decided to stop by on an island named the Majati Island in order to rest and to regain their energy before continuing their journey. These delicious fruit, fish, and also fresh drinks are offered you, Your Majesty, served Dora. Ha ha ha, it's fine, we can enjoy them together, replied King Aji Saka. Yes, Your Majesty, obeyed Sambada. Before leaving the island and proceeding the journey, King Aji Saka left a message to Sambada. You shall stay in this island, Sambada. Yes, Your Majesty, but pardon me, may I know the reason? Asked Sambada politely. You will keep an heirloom of mine. It is so very important to me. This kris is for you to guard, Sambada. And so, King Aji Saka handed down the kris to his loyal servant. And as his loyal servant was holding the kris, it shone so brightly. Dora and Sambada were very amazed. King Aji Saka then stressed his words. Do not let anyone get a hand on my kris unless it is me, myself. Moved by respect and admiration, Sambada obeyed. Yes, Your Majesty, I will protect your kris with my own very life. And so, King Aji Saka and Dora continued their journey to the Java island. Meanwhile, Sambada was left all by himself in the Majati island. I will protect your kris with my own very life, Your Majesty. May the gods be with you. Hope you have a safe journey. And so, after a few days being in the ocean, King Aji Saka and Dora has finally arrived in the Madang Kamulan, an area in the Java island. King Aji Saka was very welcomed by the locals due to his friendly attitude and his habit of helping one another. King Aji Saka stayed in the house owned by Nyai Londo Sangkaran, which he considered as his own mother. Thank you, my son. You've helped me in everything I needed, thanked her. One day, King Aji Saka asked her mother, Why do you look so gloomy lately, mother? Oh, nothing, my son. I've just been thinking about the evilness of Prabu Dewata Cengkar. His acts of evilness have scared many people. Many lives have fallen because of him. Do not worry, mother. Tomorrow I will teach him some lessons. But my son... Believe me, mother, I am strong and powerful enough to defeat him. And so, in the next day, King Aji Saka has arrived in the palace of Prabu Dewata Cengkar. Who are you and why are you here? Asked the wicked king. I am Aji Saka, and I demand you to stop disturbing the people's life anymore. In exchange, I will surrender myself to you. Ha 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 ha. This is the first time of me seeing someone who is willing to surrender himself to me. Ha 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 ha. Don't get too excited. I have one condition. Give me free land as far as the fabric that I brought. The person who shall measure it must be you. That's it. Challenge accepted. And so, Prabu Dewata Cengkar started to measure the fabric. Oh, this fabric is very long. Seems like it has no end, complained the wicked king. Prabu Dewata Cengkar keeps on measuring, and measuring, without him realizing that he almost reached the edge of the cliff. As he reached the edge of the cliff, King Aji Saka stomped the fabric very hardly till it pushed the king backwards to the ocean. The people were made very happy. Everybody agrees to make Aji Saka their new king of Medang Kamulan. One day, Aji Saka remembered his loyal servant, Sembada. Dora, go pick up Sembada and my Chris. Bring them both to me. Well understood, Your Majesty. I am leaving for your order. And so, Dora sailed to the Majati Island. As Dora and Sembada met, Sembada refused to go because he remembered his promise that he already made with the king. Meanwhile, Sembada insisted, and they finally fought. Sadly, they both died. Meanwhile, back in the kingdom, King Aji Saka was very worried. Why are they so long? And seems like I don't know what's the reason of the delay. I am so worried. And so, King Aji Saka decided to sail to the Majati Island in order to check his loyal servants. As he arrived, he was very, very shocked seeing his two loyal servants found dead in the ground. In honor of his loyal servants' death, he made a poem. Hono Choroko means there were two messengers. Doto Sowolo means they were fighting. Podo Joyonyo means they were equally strong. And the last, Mogo Botongo, means they were dead. The end. The moral message of the story is, the king must always remember his words and promises, or else his people will suffer. The end. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you have a nice day.